Hey Adirondack Club family, Colin bringing you part 2 of the 6 things that you need to include in your training program. I'm gonna get right to it. So number 4 is core, okay? We wanna include core training in our workouts. A lot of times we like to fit that in our warm-up, so we're always getting it done. But you can also pair it up with a strength exercise, core exercise, and then maybe an upper body strength exercise. And we're not just talking about doing a lot of our traditional crunches and sit-ups. We're looking at how the body moves, and we want to try to make this area a stable cylinder, okay? So we're going to do a lot of anti-rotation, so preventing yourself from rotating, anti-flexion, anti-extension, anti-side flexion. And that's how we want to program our core in there. And how we do that is from planks and side planks, pretty simple. We like to use band press outs where we have an anchor coming in, we're pressing the band and it wants to rotate you. Carries are a really good one. We love carries because it's going to do that motion and we got to fight against that. So we got to teach the core muscles to do their job, which is stabilize and transfer force. Okay, the next part is balance. Okay, number 5 is balancing our pushing and our pulling exercises. A lot of times we get caught up in spending a lot of time on the bench and we tend to get this forward shoulder posture, and that can mess up some of our mechanics in our shoulder and lead to some injuries potentially down the road, or just not performing as well as we like to. We want to focus on it, and we like at least a 1-to-1. So for every pushing, we're doing some pulling exercises, and that makes it pretty simple, and you'll have some decent balance in there. We like with our athletes to go a little bit more and do 2-to-1, where we're doing twice as much pulling that we are pushing, because they just can develop the front side so much easier. And that'll come into play when we're trying to get overhead and do some stuff maybe outside of here. We don't want you to run into a cranky shoulder. And the last piece is number 6 is modify. Okay, you do not have to do any exercise, and you especially shouldn't do it if it causes pain. There's a lot of ways we can do similar exercises, we just do them a little differently, all right? And can save you the pain. For me, I can't deadlift from the floor anymore, and I even have problems with trap bar deadlifting. I get a lot of back pain from it. So I unfortunately, I don't do it, and I haven't tried for over 8 months now because it just causes me back pain. There's other ways I can train my hip and my low back and my legs without having that pain. So there's always things you can modify. Same with the shoulder. You don't have to go overhead. Once we get to a certain age, sometimes we pull that right out of the programming because the cost of doing business is just not worth it in the weight room when we can train you here, and maybe in an angled press. So you definitely want to modify your programming if you want to have longevity with your strength training exercises, and you don't want to have pain while you're doing them as well. So if you need help having your program looked at, we do this quite a bit. We'll look through your programming, see what we can add, what we can subtract, and see if the programming you're actually doing is going to match your goals and what you are trying to achieve. And we'll give you some programming tips. Let me know. We'd love to help you out. Just shoot me an email or reach out to me, and we'll get you set up with a strategy session, and we can help you get to your goals with hopefully less pain, a little bit faster, and have some fun while doing it. So we'll see you around the Adirondack Club. Look forward to seeing you soon.